What if I told you that inside your very soul lies a treasure the world cannot take away? A gift so powerful that, when activated, can change your life and the lives of everyone around you. Most people live their entire life never discovering what God has already placed inside them. And even worse, they ignore the very tools God gave them to fulfill their destiny. Today, we're going to uncover how to identify your God-given gifts, activate them, and release them into the world. Because your purpose, your calling, and your impact depend on understanding what's already inside you. Gifts from God are not random, they are deliberate. Each person has been uniquely designed. Romans 12:6-8 tells us that gifts differ according to the grace given to each one. Some gifts are visible, others are hidden until tested. Some gifts are meant for ministry, some for influence, and some for breakthrough in society. The first step is understanding that your abilities are not coincidences. Every talent, every skill, every passion is a thread of God's design for your life. Ignoring them is ignoring God's calling. The key is to recognize your gifts as divine tools, not personal trophies. Many confuse natural talent with spiritual gifting. Talent can be learned or developed. A gift is a divine impartation that carries eternal significance. You can be talented in art, music, or business, but if it aligns with God's calling, it becomes a gift that serves His kingdom. The difference is purpose. Talent can please people, but a gift impacts eternity. Every gift carries responsibility, not just opportunity. You don't just enjoy a gift, you steward it. Your gifts are meant to glorify God, serve others, and transform lives. When used correctly, your gift becomes a divine weapon in the hands of the faithful. 1 Corinthians 12 and Ephesians 4 explain that God gives gifts for service, leadership, teaching, healing, encouragement, and more. To recognize your spiritual gifts, pay attention to what flows naturally through you when you serve. What makes you passionate? Where do others see God working through you? Spiritual gifts are often confirmed through the testimony of the church and those around you. Sometimes gifts are revealed in seasons of trial, challenge, or suffering. Prayer and reflection are critical in identifying your spiritual abilities. God often speaks through circumstances to highlight the gifts He has placed inside you. Discernment and humility help you distinguish between ego-driven actions and divine gifting. Some gifts heal, some teach, some encourage, some lead. Every gift has the potential to change not just your life, but the lives of those around you. A prophetic word can redirect someone's destiny. A gift of mercy can restore broken families. Teaching can illuminate minds and build nations. Leadership can unite communities. Even the quietest gifts, like service or hospitality, can make God's kingdom visible. The impact of your gifts often multiplies when used consistently over time. God equips people not just for comfort, but for influence and transformation. Your gifts are not just for your benefit, they are instruments of divine change. God's gifts are not limited to spiritual ministry. They appear in every sphere of life. Creativity, business acumen, problem-solving, innovation, athletics, music, these can all be used for God's glory. When your natural talents intersect with divine purpose, miracles happen. God can use your career, hobbies, or influence to impact lives beyond your imagination. The Bible says we are called to be salt and light in the world. Even in secular spaces, using your gifts with integrity honors God. Every sphere becomes a platform for divine impact. Recognize that God's gifts in the natural realm are as important as spiritual gifts in ministry. Many never activate their gifts due to fear, doubt, or insecurity. The enemy wants you to ignore your potential and live in mediocrity. Comparison kills divine purpose. Just because someone else operates in a gift doesn't mean yours is less valuable. Distraction and busyness can bury gifts in inactivity. Sometimes gifts are dormant until you take a step of faith. Failure is not a sign you lack gifts. It's a training ground to refine them. God's gifts are meant to be used, not hidden. Courage, obedience, and persistence awaken dormant abilities. Gifts require practice, discipline, and intentionality. You must invest time, effort, and prayer into growing the abilities God has given you. Surround yourself with mentors and communities that cultivate growth. Learning from feedback and correction refines gifts, making them more effective. Neglecting to develop your gifts is neglecting God's call on your life. Growth turns potential into power. Developed gifts carry confidence without pride. Through intentional growth, your gifts become unstoppable instruments of influence. Gifts are meant to flow outward, not inward. The purpose of God's gifts is to bless others, build the church, and impact the world. Serving with your gifts transforms hearts, communities, and even nations. The Bible calls it sowing seeds. What you give comes back multiplied. Every act of service demonstrates the power of God working through you. Your gifts can become the answer to someone else's prayer. The greatest joy comes not from recognition, but from seeing lives changed. Use your gifts boldly. God will honor obedience with impact. Once you identify, develop, and serve with your gifts, confidence follows. You no longer need validation from the world. You walk in divine affirmation. Every step you take in your gift is guided by God's hand. Fear, doubt, and insecurity lose their power over you. Your gifts unlock doors that money, influence, or education cannot. When you embrace them, your life becomes a beacon for others to discover theirs. God has designed you for purpose, and your gifts are the key. Now is the time to step forward and release the treasures He placed inside you.